I am the jewelry department director of Best Studio Ever. I've been with the company for about 10 years. The jewelry department consists of the stock department and the specialty department. And then we also have a jewelry packing department. And so that is about 5 people that work within the jewelry department. And it's pretty amazing, and I can't wait for CJ to be able to show you more about it. First and foremost, quality. And it doesn't matter if it's a stainless steel captive bead ring or a niobium. We're not just talking about gold. We're not just talking about diamonds or CZs. Like, it can be like stainless steel or titanium, like fucking anodized blurple. I don't care. My first thought for all of it is quality. I don't consider that I make the majority of the decisions, because like I am purchasing jewelry or funneling the jewelry for 10 studios, right? So there's many people in those studios. The managers are kind of the deciding factor for me. Like, I can have a really great idea, but it may not be a good idea because like maybe one of the managers is going to be like, oh, FaraTà, did you know this, or this? If it's a new vendor that I've never worked with, I don't just like apply to become a wholesale client. I first contact them and send them a pretty lengthy email. Like, I ask all these questions because it's kind of a test, I guess. Because if they don't have the answers that I need, like, maybe we'll continue emailing or whatever, but I need to make sure, like, multiple things. Like, I want to know what their stuff is made of. Sometimes, like some people, if it's not something that I can just automatically find on their website, like I want to know where their stuff comes from. I want to know what their return policy is, what their warranty is. I like people that have good communication and good organization, and because my first thing that I want is quality, but then I think instantly about not just the 10 studios, but it's also the end result, which is the client. And I don't call trickles to the client. I don't want some avoidable bullshittery to be accidentally passed along to them because I overlook something, which of course that happens often because of human error and whatever, but or bad thread patterns, or a dent in something, or it wasn't anodized perfectly, or whatever. But it's been awesome working for Best Studios Ever, and because we have some managers that have very, very high standards, and it's really awesome because they have I learn a lot from all of our managers, but there's it like boosts my level of standards, because like I know we can't buy this because I would never put it in this studio because this person would never allow it in there, so that's pretty cool that I get to have that experience with the managers, and that they help me be better. I've worked with some really awesome jewelry companies, but like they have really just not awesome communication, or their organizational skills are just poop. So I have actually, there's a couple of companies that I've actually stopped working with, that the company has stopped buying their jewelry just because it was more of a pain in my butt. And like, if they're a pain in the butt for me, what if a piece of that jewelry gets broken when a client is wearing it, or the clicker stops clicking, or the pin breaks, or whatever, and then I have to send it back to them. It takes months, and that's not fair to our clients. So the first thing I look for is quality in all materials. that they sparkle, because I want our clients to sparkle, and I don't want a return or a repair or a replacement to be a really difficult thing. Yeah. Well, I was thinking about this a little bit last night. Like I like to say that I've been in the sparkle business since 19 something, 90 something. I was involved in like the fashion industry. And I call it the sparkle business. And, but I want to say I've been piercing since 2000. When I was in the fashion industry, I started like learning more about jewelry, and then I fell onto some like suspension stuff. And then when I moved back to Oregon, later I was dating a person, and they were a piercer, and I would just like go see them all the time at work, and I was like in their way and asking all the questions. And finally I just remember one day he was like, do you want to learn how to do this? Like, he was so frustrated, and I couldn't shake my head fast enough. And that's where it began. Like, I just started my apprenticeship, and then I stopped and went and did some other stuff for a little bit, and then I was able to go back and resume my apprenticeship. Blessed, very blessed. And I've been doing it ever since. I've been with Best Studio ever since, I think, about 2010. So I think that's how I got my start into the sparkle business. Earlier this year, BBLA had put word out that I think it's even on their website, that they're offering scholarships to Black, Indigenous, people of color. You know, like, they're just like reaching out, like, we need more of you in our industry. And I agree with that. I think that I think it's cool. I'll check out. Thank you for telling me about Trevor's thing. I'll go ahead and check that out. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I hope for. I don't know what I look towards. The industry has changed massively, even in just the past 10 years, that I'm just holding on to my britches, because like I have no idea what's next. It's pretty cool.